Well, before we get back to the plot, I might as well just show off this extra other battle and the hunting monsters. And in this area we have the rodents. They are pretty much like they were in Suikoden 4. They hit you, they try to put a balloon on you, and balloon stats in here, as I said, 3 times you're pulled out of battle. Not really that big of a deal due to the fact that, well, it has a low chance of hitting, and the chances of them getting all 3 balloons are very, very low. Pretty much just like any other Suikoden game. But as I said, we're going to divide our teams up into 2 teams. Mostly everyone's going to go to the right, but we're going to have these 3 ladies here. Just do a little, just to get these guys out of the way. And mostly we're going to try and get Flare to level up. Now, you can see that most of my people's levels are a little higher, but actually this is because I've actually progressed further onto the plot and then came back here. So, when you see the layer videos and they have lower levels, that's why. And this is mostly also to get a couple levels for Nelio and Coop. Of course, like we always do, we gotta make sure that we can get rid of these hammerheads, just because we don't want them healing. It's not like we can't handle them, it's just we don't want them healing, because that would just prolong the battle longer than it needs to be. And of course you'll see some people with a couple of new runes. And we're having Eugene right on the Elf right now, and that one has a higher maneuverability and higher dodge rate than the King of Corns. Of course, you'll also want to put on the Owl Orb. But also, we also want to mostly, as you can see, we have the took the glowing rune off of Simeon and put it onto Ursilia. And Simeon has the Mother Earth Orb, and I'll show you where you get that. You get that, of course, a little later on, pretty soon actually. Of course, now he doesn't have a level. We definitely want him to have levels, even though we may not use him, due to the fact that some of the layer battles will have a lot of magic being thrown around, so there's a chance that people get killed a lot more readily. Of course, Camping Defense, it puts it so that it makes you immune to 1 effect of a rune. That's any rune. That means even Kika's Falcon rune. So this will make it really annoying later on, but for right now it's not going to be too bad. And here we'll show off the shredding. Now, if she was on her element, all those guys would have been dead. But she just happened not to be on it, but that's okay. She still gets a fair amount of experience for it. And she can rid of these levels. Yeah, we're also keeping these people around for Flare to get some levels too, because we're definitely probably going to be using her in the future. Definitely want to have a couple more archers. Also, by this time, everyone has S ranks in all their primary skills that they will be equipped with. And of course, most of the time they're just going to... And I also put a couple of new skills on everyone who could actually get a new skill. You definitely want to make sure that people get extra move, because that's just going to be useful to get them out of trouble. And you may get a chance that you want to be a little more risky about stuff. And for your frontliners, I suggest stuff like critical hit, and for your archers, accuracy. It definitely works because they're more likely to get critical hits. And hey, distance critical hits are always good. And for our mages here, we're going to get them to, of course, you always want to give them the highest rank for their casting and concentration. And later on, you definitely probably want to learn the jump skill, because it adds 1 to their jump, and you're definitely going to need that. But you don't have to worry about that during the main game. But as I said, later on in one of the optional areas in the Runes of Obel, you're definitely going to want the jump skill. It's going to be necessary for one area. And of course, right now, showing off the nice power of the rune punishment. We haven't got him high enough level yet. I think he gets the final ability at level 30. So, and that one's a pretty damn good one. But is it? Well, I'll just show it out. Now Coop's got another slot he can use. We're most likely going to try to find a way to make him hopefully faster. And I missed with something. Yeah. This is why you don't attack with your mages. And I'll just switch this out for Renee. Because we definitely need to level her up. Not because it makes it easier for her to find stuff or anything like that, but I just want her to have more hit points. Because that's really the only thing she gets. And we definitely want her to actually do more. That way, just in case the enemy actually does get to her, she won't die in one hit. And we'll have everybody stand by. Everything's gonna try to think it's badass, but then, Carol, you make me look bad here, man. I mean, they're not gonna live through this, but still. Of course, the fishman, as I said, he heals himself completely, but of course, this one's not much of a, still not much of a challenge. And we'll stand by, You stand by too. Yeah, send me stand by too. Come on, keep using experience. It was either him or Nelio. And since these guys are pretty easy, you definitely want to... This is, as I said, a good place to level up your people. And you definitely want to do that for, well, whenever you want to. Or, well, yeah, whenever you want to. And there's one right here. Definitely want to dig that up. See? It's always good that she actually gets a chance to dig. It only takes her about 3 digs before she finds something. Well, 3 digs before she levels up, so it's not too hard to level her up. It's just tedious. Because she's not very fast. And the diamonds are useful for one of the actual quests. We also ended up getting another owl type after doing the Protect the Village from Pirates quest. You definitely want to do that one because that one's a better owl than the one I'm riding on right now. Well, slightly better. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. This is the best one we have. The armored owl is actually better. Has more defense. And let's use this hit point a bit. And we'll have Nelio do the final blow. Let's get that out of the way. And after this battle, we'll go back to the plot. Alright, completed. Oh, gotta be ranked. That's okay. So for our adjustments, we're gonna take ourselves up to the small border village. Let's see what lies with there.
Who goes there?
Sorry, we didn't mean to frighten you.
You don't look like Kuluk soldiers. What business do you have here at the border?
Pardon me, but are you from around here?
The name's Frederica. I'm not a Kuluk. I'm from Scarlet Moon across the border.
I see.
We have all sorts of people in this village. No one cares where anybody's from. And we don't trust people who do care. So who are you, and what do you want?
I'm Hines. We're also from Scarlet Moon.
I see. So you must be after those rune cannons they just set up. Right on the dot, huh? I can see it in your eyes.
And what brings you here?
Well, if you must know, I'm investigating the long-standing border dispute.
Even though the border region has been so calm lately?
No. The Scarlet Moon Empire has been quite busy here. That's probably why the Kuluk deployed the rune cannons. You're not here to grab them and haul them back over to Scarlet Moon, are you?
We've come to destroy them.
Destroy them?
The Kuluk have this terrible weapon, this evil eye, that can turn people into monsters. We have to stop them.
Interesting. If what you say is true, I may be able to help you.
It is the truth. I wouldn't lie about that.
Very well. Come on, I'll show you the way.